One of the highlights of this year's basketball schedule was a first ever visit by the Eagles to Kansas on December 29th. The sixth-ranked Jayhawks showed why they're annually one of the nation's elite teams, but the final score wasn't all that mattered to the Eagles. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play at one of college basketball's meccas.
For years, I've heard about Allen Fieldhouse and what a great place for college basketball. And I'd looked into and thought for a while that that would be a place that I would like to coach a team and to take a team. It never really worked out. This year it did work out, and Bill Self and I have been friends for a number of years, and so it was good to get to go there.
The night before we have a meeting, Coach got sort of reflective, I guess, and talked about how he really wanted to play in Allen Fieldhouse. He had never gotten a chance to, and it was sort of on his basketball bucket list essentially. He got us ready to play sort of just to have fun, and it was more about having fun and enjoying that moment than it was about going out and beating Kansas.
Over the course of my career, I've been fortunate to go to a lot of different arenas. Cameron Indoor Stadium, Carmichael, which was the gymnasium at North Carolina before the Dean Dome was built. Really, really special places. I grew up in the state of Kentucky, so Rupp Arena and Freedom Hall, where the University of Louisville plays. All great places. None of those, to me, has that special atmosphere that we were able to witness firsthand at Kansas.
We pulled up in the bus about 2 hours before the game, and there was just a line that looked like a mile long outside of the door. So we kind of were getting used to it from that moment.
There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people waiting in line to get in. So that just tells you, about the support and the enthusiasm for Kansas basketball. We shot around before the game, and our guys were looking around, and there's so much history there in Allen Fieldhouse.
We go out with 60 minutes left, and it was just jammed. Like, you couldn't move in there, and it was like, I just took it all in because it's my last year. I mean, I'm never going to get a chance to play like that. So it was amazing. The volume in Allen Fieldhouse is, it's incredible. I remember when, again, a player on our team got dunked on by Jeff Withey. The place just exploded, and I mean, it was really intense. And Coach Jones called a timeout, but there was nothing you could do but listen to the noise and the crowd and whatnot. It was really cool. Very impressive atmosphere there.
We didn't fare so well. Kansas came out and played just phenomenally. I don't know that we played that poorly. They were just really, really good.
There's Kansas, there's Kentucky, there's Duke, there's UNC, those sort of blue bloods of college basketball, UCLA, and just being able to play in one was, it's amazing.
I'm not sure that I would say that we were awestruck, though. I think they were excited to be there. Kansas was just too good for us. What they took away, I think, was something that they can remember. Maybe not all for good reasons, but an experience that they can remember. Beyond their college years as they get older, and they can look back and say, that they had that experience of actually playing in a game at Allen Fieldhouse. Kansas
is still Kansas, and it's going to be tough to win that game, but as long as you can enjoy that experience and have fun with it, that's something you can look back on for the rest of your life.
It was truly an unforgettable experience for the players, especially junior center Tony Wroblicki. He grabbed a game-high 11 rebounds and scored 8 points going up against Jayhawks' future NBA prospect, Jeff Withey.